And welcome back, guys, to GoldenCave Plays Hearthstone, Arena number 1. As you can see, we're in the midst of our arena run as a mage deck, with a powerful mage deck that has Ragnaros, you see at the bottom there, boom. And we are on Game 7, so we have 5 wins so far, 1 loss. 1 loss to the Shaman, if you recall. My deck does not have any Flame Strikes. My deck does not have any Flame Strikes. So... if you recall, if I had a single Flame Strike versus that one Shaman, that would have helped big time. Because if you recall, he had a Manatide Totem behind some Taunt, the Feral Spirits, the Feral. Needed to learn how to say that. And also he threw down a Cult Master. And I only have 2 Polymorphs, 2 Fireballs, Pyro... no, not a Pyroblast. Frost. Oh my goodness. What is that thing called? Frostbolt. There we go. So, I was in a bind. I couldn't get rid of the things I needed to get rid of. I have 2 Twilight Drakes, but, that 4 attack is wasted. A 4/7 creature is wasted if you're getting killed by a bunch of minions, and you're forced to attack a 2/02 taunt. Okay, so here we go, guys. I'm facing a mage. I'm going to throw all of my cards. I have Ragnaros in this deck. If now it is apparent. The truth is out. And so it's an interesting opening hand here. I'm not happy to see the mage. Mages usually tend to be good because their class cards are very strong. That's why a lot of people in the arena, you see class cards fairly often. So you're going to see... So I coin out my River Crocolisk here. In previous games, you've seen me hold on to my coin. It's kind of funny, but... yeah, I don't know. I don't know really what the right play is. But, in this case, I think you throw down the... Yeah, so I got lucky, right? Throw down the River Crocolisk with the coin, hoping that you'll get another 2. And in this case, I did get another 2. Sorcerer's Apprentice. She wishes she could be just like you. Now my current recording software does not record the games, the sound, but good news, guys. I'm changing it up, and so this arena run doesn't have the cool sounds and the ambient noises, the great Blizzard stuff, but in the future it will. So here we go. Raging Worgen. Oh no. See, I want to protect my Raging Worgen because the Raging Worgen can do oodles of damage, right? It can do 8 damage if my opponent leaves him out there. Which he might. You never know. Oh, so he has a Twilight Drake. See, I'm not the only one, guys. I'm not the only one. In a certain sense, this sounds like I'm playing myself. Well, I don't know. So far, right? Which is... not, I don't have the Tusk Boar guy. So I'm gonna, I actually think I choose to trade with both of them. And I don't know if that's actually the right call here. My Raging Worgen then takes out both of those things. Yeah, and then, I really don't know if that was the right play. Interesting. Because I could have done just straight up 8 damage, right? But in that case, if I used my hero power to do 1 damage to my Raging Worgen, now he's a 4/2 with Wind Fury because of the Enrage effect, do 8 damage to my opponent, then I'm kind of... he can just use his Boar and his own hero power to kill me. To kill my Raging Worgen. But I would have done 8 damage. So, it's toss-up. But then his Twilight Drake would be on the board as well. So it's interesting. Oh god. So his board is extremely dominating mine right now. Now notice that 5/5 Yeti, a 4/3 Sorcerer's Apprentice, taunt. Both of them with taunt because the Defender of Argus buffs the adjacent allies +1/+1 and gives them taunt. So I'm kind of in a bit of a bad spot, guys. I think I was a little greedy with using the arcane intellect to draw cards. It's already turned 6. Oh my god. So yeah, like what have I been doing this whole time? It feels like. I guess in my defense, I'm about to play the Sunwalker because that's a taunt with Divine Shield. He's gonna have to do some kind of trading, but you know, and I was thinking about. I almost was thinking about doing a Fireball, but then I don't have like a 2-mana creature. So this is really kind of a weird spot to be in. But I'm just going to throw out the Twilight Drake because he's a 4/8. And honestly, guys, at this point, you really just hope for the best. If your opponent's like... I have a lot of work to do to catch up. And preferably it'd be nice to have a Flame Strike in my hand right next turn, right? Because I could wipe his entire board. And here's where I wonder if... So he throws down a secret. I'm pretty sure, I'm like 90% sure. All Mage secret... So guys, he just did a really bad move. And what did he do? He traded both of those taunt minions into my Twilight Drake. My Twilight Drake is not going to win the game in that situation. But his 9 damage, his otherwise 9 damage to my face that I cannot, like, stop the bleeding from. Like, oh, that's a counter spell. I was like, shoot. So, guys, I thought that was... I was pretty sure that was Mirror Entity. That's why... Oh, I'm a fool. So, guys, yeah. I thought that was Mirror Entity. That's why I threw down my... I want to say Thorzane Healer. I don't know what's going on right now. That's definitely not right. So, there we go. Thrallmar Farseer is coming to my head. I don't know why that is the case. So, I'm going to throw down Sunwalker. And, yeah, I mean, he has to attack my taunt. So, guys, if my opponent had just attacked me right to my face, I would be at 13 health right now. You know what? I venture to say I would have lost the game. Like, because I'd be at such a low health count. Because he would have done 9 damage for sure. We used the Yeti. Yeah, he bailed me out. He really did. Now I'm doing my best to get back in the game. But he enabled me to get back in the game. So, we'll see. I mean, I'm still losing. I got 18 life, 29. He might still win. But, yeah, that was a huge mistake. So, listeners, viewers, don't make that mistake. Don't make me upset. Well, I guess happy. You know, don't make your opponent happy. You know, that's a pretty good rule of thumb. So he's got 4 minions now. I'm not really liking my options because I want to get minions down, but at the same time, I want to get rid of his, you know. And do I actually... Aha! Okay. Throw down my Ogre Magi to make my spell Arcane Missiles. Has 4 things then versus 2. Okay. Huh. Why did I do that? Okay. So there you go. You see Arcane Missiles just helped a lot there because I was able to get 2 on 1. Yeah, so that's the power of Arcane Missiles. But as you could see, I did a horrible move there of leaving my minion with 1 life. Like, that is just bait for hero power to just kill that. So watch this. He's just going to kill it. Uses hero power. What? Okay. Oh my goodness. What is he doing? Okay. Alright, there we go. So he uses his boar here. Okay, that was weird, but... Alright, so good thing I still have my Ogre Magi. He's still chilling. I'm tempted to use my polymorph. Take out his ogre magi. Oh, sorry. Take out his ogre. Boulder Fist. Ogre, that is. And, yeah, so now... See, look, this is what happens when you leave a guy with one life versus Mage. That's why it's so powerful. It's so powerful to be Mage because the hero power is just really good. Okay, now it looks like... Oh... So guys, I've just drawn Ragnaros, and there is very little reason for me not to play him. Just throw that out there. He has one card in his hand. If it's like a faceless manipulator, you know, or something like that, or, yeah, it's just, like, Ragnaros is pretty much, I think in this situation, I was like, is there a situation where I would not play? Like, is there a reason for me not to play Ragnaros right now? And I couldn't think of one right now. I couldn't think of one. And so here he is. Be purged by fire. And here we go. Who will it hit? So it takes out the minion there, his dark scale healer. So now, guys, he's let me back into the game. I'd say I've taken complete control of the game. And... you know, he's in a very bad spot. I was like, oh, look, my Twilight Drake. I can summon it for more than 4 health. What? Really? I'm going to Stormwind Champion? Okay. Alright. So, I wanted to get my Stormwind Champion out there. Alright, it's not a bad play. Okay, boom. So I didn't really care. I thought I was going to play a Twilight Drake to be like, yeah, look. I've got one that's better than yours. But that wasn't the case. So, yeah, this is looking very grim for him right now. Not going to lie. Yeah, my Ragnaros doesn't really benefit from Stormwind Champion's buff there, +1/+1, because he can't attack. Ragnaros can't attack. He just spews fire when you end your turn. But, yeah, what am I going to do here? What was I even... Yeah, so... I don't know exactly... Oh, yes, guys. So here, we're about to see something, I think. So, notice how many minions. Mind Control Tech comes out. It grabs the one minion, like, that will not win him the game. That's why I was so hesitant to play any minions, guys, because as soon as Mind Control comes out, Mind Control has, you know, it takes over one of your 4 minions if you have more than 4. Or sorry, if you have 4 or more. And yeah, there we go. So I got lucky there, guys, at the end that he didn't grab my Ragnaros, and you know, that's how it goes. So thanks, guys, for tuning in.